Measuring tapes help us measure distances and the dimensions of different objects. But a measuring tape doesn't work in every situation. Why isn't there a single tool that lets us measure everything? Now, there is. Introducing Bagel, the smart tape measure. Bagel lets you measure just about anything, at home and at work. Bagel has 3 different modes: string mode, wheel mode, and remote mode. String mode is great for measuring straight lines, curves, and around corners. Wheel mode lets you measure irregular or odd-shaped objects. And it also makes taking measurements with one hand much easier. Remote mode lets you measure objects that are far away and out of your reach. After you're done measuring, you'll need a way to record your measurements. Using pen and paper can be a real hassle. With Bagel, you can quickly and easily save your measurements with voice descriptions. Just take your measurement, push the Save button, and then tag a voice memo to it.
Door of the Future radar.
When you're done, Bagel will send your measurements to Bagel's mobile app via Bluetooth. This mobile application lets you review your saved measurements and share them with your friends. Bagel is precise. It uses our patented technology to make sure you always get an accurate measurement. Also, Bagel has an easy-to-read digital display that's viewable in most lighting conditions. Size matters. Bagel.
The Rockler Center Offset Marking Tool lets you take care of 2 tedious tasks with one convenient device. The first is drawing a center line on the edge of a board. Just put a common number 2 pencil in the center hole, place the tool on the board, twist it until the posts make contact, and then slide. Just like that, you have a perfectly centered line on boards up to 1.5 inches thick. The second job is marking offsets or reveals for jobs like installing moldings. Just flip the tool, butt it against the board, choose the offset, and slide the tool to draw the line. It marks offsets from 1/16 to 1/2 inch from the edge in 1/16 increments. When you're done, you can take advantage of the built-in magnet to store it on a metal surface for easy retrieval next time. The Center Offset Marking Tool, another Rockler innovation to help you create with confidence.
Presenting the Gecko Gauge from Pack Tool International, the siding installation tool that speeds fiber cement siding application by nearly 50%. Working as a pair, the Gecko Gauge clamps to each siding course, acting as a second set of hands to gauge and support the next course for nailing. Just set the first course level, and the Gecko Gauge will do the rest for you, keeping your siding level and properly spaced as you work your way up the wall. This dramatically speeds installation time and practically eliminates the need for layout. The Gecko Gauge easily adjusts for most popular siding reveals. Once your desired reveal is set, simply attach each Gecko Gauge to your first level siding course by sliding the tapered steel blade behind the existing siding and engage the cam with the toggle handle. Now, insert the next course behind the gauge slots and nail according to manufacturer requirements. Remove each Gecko Gauge and repeat the process as you work upward to the top of the wall. Your siding will automatically align to your desired reveal every time. Utilizing a patented non-marring friction cam mechanism, the Gecko Gauge will securely hold a full 12-foot piece of fiber cement siding for hands-free nailing. Used properly, the Gecko Gauge won't scratch or mar pre-painted siding. Designed for most popular siding reveals, the Gecko Gauge will adjust from 4 to 7 inches or 5 to 8.5 inches depending on model. The Gecko Gauge is no throwaway tool. Every component is user replaceable, so a set of gauges can last for years. In recent industry tests conducted by James Hardie Building Products, the Gecko Gauge was recognized as the fastest and simplest fiber cement siding tool of the popular brands tested, 30% faster than the closest contender, and 48% faster than lines on a wall. Say goodbye to chalk lines, breakaway clips, or homemade story poles. You'll get fast, accurate installation with less time, fatigue, and frustration. Take your siding installation to the next level with the Gecko Gauge from Packtool. To see our complete line of incredible time-saving tools, visit packtool.us. To find a dealer near you, give us a call at 800-297-7487.
Measurements are integral to our everyday lives, but they can put us into risky and tricky situations or require someone else to help gauge those lengthy distances. But here's a change by Magpie Tech VH80. Now, you can get out of that risky spot and don't need a helping hand to determine long distances. VH80 measures in not one, but two directions. From one press of a button, you can acquire the left, right, and total value at once, saving you precious time and energy on every move, and allowing you to work with greater efficiency by making you the focal point. Also, your measurements can be instantly updated to your smart device with our Sketch application, where you can design and plan for any projects. VH80's additional functions enable you to use continuous measuring mode to find midpoints, Pythagoras function to reach heights, and calculate the area and volume of any space. Life made easier. VH80 by Magpie Tech. We take that extra step so you don't have to.
Aim. Shoot. Size. Now, we've designed the iPin Spatial Ruler Pro. This helps you acquire, record, and share an object's dimensions with a revolutionized level of efficiency. The iPin Spatial Ruler Pro boasts of a distance measurement sensor that gathers more accurate data. Furthermore, it even offers a 3D measuring mode, reading data on length, width, and depth. It accomplishes this through your phone's camera, applying highly accurate phase shift laser ranging technology. Simply attach it to your mobile phone. The picture you took contains all the information we need. You can adjust the width, length, height, and even depth manually with your finger. A sophisticated algorithm is then deployed to transfer the measured distance into 3D dimensions of an object or a room. This makes your photo pixels into meaningful data, not just pretty entertainment. Take a photo first. Measure it later. Save time with your fingertip. You can also use it individually to measure the long distance between it and your target. Providing accurate, fast 3D data, the iPin Spatial Ruler Pro is the best product for all your measuring needs.